Hello and welcome back, my friends, for some more Mass Effect Andromeda. And this, for me at least, is gonna be a very exciting episode because I get to talk about something that just came out in the new patch. And in this patch was a new assault rifle. And you guys know that I have changed my loadout quite a bit. And there's a few reasons for this. So, when I looked at this gun, I thought to myself, the developers at BioWare must have thought like, alright, this guy who's playing games on YouTube, he can't decide which gun he wants, so let's just make the gun he dreams about. And they basically did that. And I'm gonna show you what kind of gun it is. And here it is. Oh, so cool. Okay, so there's several reasons why this gun is like the best gun for me. Why I love this gun so much. So, I have been playing with the Cyclone a lot. I like it. It has a lot of ammo capacity. It fires fast. I just like the look of it, and I love that it's a light machine gun kind of thing. It feels like a light machine gun because of the ammo capacity. What bothered me about the Cyclone is that during cutscenes sometimes you hold it, it clips basically. When you hold this, it clips in the cutscenes, so you're kind of holding through this kind of lower barrel here. And I always felt that brings me out of the moment a bit. Like, oh damn, look at that. My hand is clipping through my gun. And I know it's a small thing for many people, but for me, I'm like, oh, it takes me out of the moment a bit. The same goes when you have a cutscene and suddenly you don't have your gun. You don't have this gun that I'm always using. You have some other gun. And you're like, what is this? Where did I get this gun from? You have... and this is something that was way back in Mass Effect 1, I believe. You have this stock standard Avenger that you had in certain cutscenes. And I understand why you have it. Because the animations have to line up with what's happening on the screen. And you just use a stock assault rifle and, you know, you kinda push it aside a bit as of why you suddenly have another weapon. Well, the Ghost assault rifle is the weapon you use in your cutscenes when it changes weapon to another rifle. This is the weapon it changes to. So, this is awesome for me because then I don't get that immersion breaking thingy. I feel like suddenly I have a new weapon and it's kind of weird. If I have this weapon, that would no longer be the case because it's the weapon they used in the cutscenes where you have a pre-determined gun. Did any of that make sense to you guys? I hope so, because you can see a few examples of this already if you go back in my Let's Play and I suddenly have a new gun. Now, I modded this gun a bit, so the coloration is not pure white like this. So I'm curious to see if it's still gonna be if the weapon is still gonna be pure white in cutscenes or if it's gonna be like my coloration of the gun. But we'll see. Anyhow, that was one of the reasons I love this gun, but I wouldn't have taken this gun if I didn't like how it handles. So, again, it's just perfect because it handles like no other gun in the game. When you first pull it out, I've tried this in Havarl real quick. I just wanted to see how it handled. And when you pull it out at first, the accuracy is kinda bad. I kinda looked at it and I was like, oh, this accuracy is not that great. But the longer you fire the gun, the better the accuracy becomes. And the clip size is even bigger than that of the Cyclone. Oh, are you kidding me? That is perfect. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited about this gun, you guys. So, not only does it reward you for just keep on firing by being more accurate, it also have a really big magazine size. Of course, that magazine size is augmented by my skills I have in the assault rifle tree, but still. And lastly, I just love the lore about this gun. So, Andromeda Initiative engineers developed this automatic X5 Ghost from the baseline M8 Avenger to make it easier to maintain and modify aboard the Arcs and the Nexus. The standard rifle for Initiative personnel also possesses recording and sensor functions, so it can be left behind as a black box by doomed explorers. How cool is that? That is awesome! Also, I love that first of all, it's a very new gun. It's a modern gun. But it is taken from the M8 Avenger, which is my second favorite gun, and it was my favorite gun in the original Mass Effect trilogy. So this is, oh, I am so excited. I'm so happy they put that in. So let's show you how my Ghost looks like. My X5 Ghost. Here it is. The X5 Ghost Mark 7 Dauntless pattern. It's so beautiful. So of course I've augmented this with even more magazine size. I can shoot through walls, I have increased accuracy, and I have done more damage. Oh my god, so awesome. I also went back to the Cry Gauntlet because I love Remnant tech so much, basically. So I just wanna, it fits my character as well. Oh, we can, oh, let's disenchant these. Deconstruct, sorry. So yeah, just take power damage and weapon damage. I just want some kind of Remnant tech with me. Also, I did some changes to my profiles. You wanna go through those as well? Of course you do. Okay, so bam, real quick. So I actually did a respec. So I now have turbocharge, which is, I can show you what this is. I think I talked about this before. Now the turbocharge, you can see here, it goes on for 12 seconds. I get more gun and rate of fire and 100% clip size bonus, and more accuracy and more stability. So basically, it's a super buff for my gun. And you guys know that I like my gunplay. So I thought, you know what, David? You have spec'd tech constructs really hard. So in my primary loadout, I will have Zoe, the Remnant VI, and she's really good. I will have Invasion, which is a solid debuff, and I will have Turbocharge, which is a solid assault and firepower buff. This kinda, it feels like me, if you know what I mean. I love my gunplay, I love my constructs, I love my tech. So this is the best of all worlds. Of course, that doesn't mean Mr. Turret is gone forever. No. Look at this. Favorite one is the one I just went through. Favorite 2 is my pure tech tree, if I want to do combos. Favorite 3 is my kinda hold the line kinda loadout. It's tech constructs with overload. And favorite 4 is just invasion incinerate overload. Just pure tech skills with the tactical assassin profile, which increases my accuracy and damage, I believe. Accuracy at least. And stability. Let's see. Infiltrator. Accuracy and stability. Yeah. So there you go. Otherwise, it's all engineer. Oh, I love this. Look at this. Ah, so good. So, one other thing that the patch created. Well, one thing that was in the patch was that, as I understand it, people have more to say, but it is not always obvious since the dialogue option is grayed out. Now, I believe it said in the patch notes that those options are now white again. So if a character or NPC has something more to say, something new to say, the option will be white again. So let's go through the ship and talk to people and see if they have anything new to say. And I'll edit this. Like if people don't have anything to say, if people don't have anything new to say, then I'll just edit it out so you don't have to bother. Then again, we just came back from Iladen, so I'm expecting people to have something to say. Okay, let's start with the bridge.
What can I do for you?
Ah, see? This is new.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply.
Cool.
It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
That is so cool. Look, we have so much more to talk about. Oh, I love this. Thank you, Patch.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
Well, that's one way to do it. And I'm not too sure we're gonna see any Quarians in this game. I was hoping we were gonna see Quarians, but that would be a good DLC / follow-up, maybe? We'll see. I'm still hoping, though. I'm still hoping.
Tell me something else about the ship.
The glass on board? It's actually a clear oxide and nanofiber compound. It bends rather than shattering.
How tough is it? We're only an arm's length away from hard vacuum.
Our testing involved 3 drunk Krogan with sledgehammers and a C-Sec battering ram. It's sturdy.
Why did they have to be drunk, though? Okay, sure. That's amazing.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
You're a horrible person, I love it.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
Okay. But it's still white, though.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for
now. No, I want to hear more.
Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
Okay.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
This kind of reminds me of the old days when you walked up to Joker and and said like, yeah, what's your opinion on the other guys? that was good. Oh, I miss Joker.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, Tapero is nice though. She's so sweet.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
Then again, he seems very understanding in general. So I don't think Drax is like other Krogan.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
Oh. Should I be concerned about this?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
Aww. Oh, she's so sweet as well.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
Yeah, I can see that. But Cora is so sweet as well, though. Oh, and that's... Oh, I like her so much.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Jal has all sorts of questions about the ship. I gave him some technical manuals. He tore right through them. I should ask him about Angaran ships. Imagine something actually designed to handle that damn scourge.
Yeah, I like how open we are. Like, in the original trilogy, everything was so extremely classified. And here we are like, oh, here's a new alien species. Have this manual how our tech works. Like, okay, sure. I like this cultural exchange.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Okay.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Sure thing. Do I have any new email? To writer from Lexi. Writer, I've been monitoring the scavenger you administered the serum to. Yeah, I remember this. They were kinda aggressive because something happened in their cryosleep. His neural responses have improved dramatically, and he looks to be making progress. But, and this is the weird part, he does seem to be displaying signs of slight depression. Whatever was affecting his brain chemistry seemed to have been releasing dopamine into his system, and now he's suffering withdrawal. I think he'll even out after a few weeks, but I'm keeping an eye on him. In the meantime, I'll forward my results to the Nexus. If we're lucky, we can use this to stop neurodecay before it begins. Okay, that's great. We should head down and talk to him as well. I think I know where he is. We have... Let's see. This quest. Contact avatars via the Tempest Calm. We did find the jettisoned cryopods. No survivors, unfortunately. But we at least know that the Tyranno Ark has been here. So, what I'm thinking right now is... You know what? Let's wait. Let's do that quest when we're done talking to people.
Pathfinder?
War stories!
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Yes?
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view. They're friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
I also like to do a jump attack. Because that's AoE as well. A jump melee attack.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Yeah, or rushed by me. But that's actually solid advice. Because not because they're dangerous, but because they're grunts. So I usually, if I can, I leave the grunts to my squad, and I'm like, you guys attack this target, or like I damage them, and then just keep on running forward to kill the high priority targets. And as I've mentioned before, teammates are actually pretty effective in this game, and I love it.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally? There's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
It doesn't work that well versus shields, though, so keep your mind on that. So, getting set on fire, Drac, what did you do?
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire?
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago,
Jesus,
give or take a decade,
He's so
me and
old.
my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did.
He's so
Never
badass.
seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Oh, you're so awesome, Drac. And it's still amazing how old he is. Imagine a human being that old. I can really understand the Asari matriarchs now, because just imagine someone with 1,000 years of experience and knowledge. That's amazing. So yeah, that makes Drac amazing as well.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Ascendant, Keep your distance. Don't let him get you in those force fields.
Okay.
Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
Nice.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance.
Yep.
Shoot
yep.
them into red fleshy bits, or I guess
Oh.
in the face if you can't flank them.
Oh, did not know that. Red fleshy bits. Okay, let's keep an eye out on that.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Okay. Thank you.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
I love his chin bones. Ah, so cool. Anything new in here? Mr. Core. Oh, I miss Tally.
Back again?
Oh, you have war stories.
Any more Commando war stories?
We once infiltrated a dangerous cult by posing as new initiates. Valenza hated it. She was like our padre. The cult, that perversion of faith, really upset her.
How did you stop them?
Nasira pretended that Valenza needed to be purified of evil. She was given a private audience with the cult leader. Valenza shot her, and then prayed for her.
Okay, well, that works.
Any more Commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
Alright,
See
great.
you later, Cora.
Stay safe.
You too.
Pathfinder, Bradley says Prodromos is back on track.
Oh.
That Rokar threat made me angry as hell, but it also kind of made me feel like a local. I've arranged a thing, on EOS, for everyone. It's time I gave back, not just go from crisis to crisis. Sam has the nav points, dress light.
Okay. Nice. Cool. Got a new quest out of that.
Waiting on that trip to Prodromos, Pathfinder. Head there and hit my nav point. We've all earned a break.
Okay, sure. Hey, Jarl.
Hey,
Hello, Ryder.
how's the face wound?
I think my scar will be impressive.
Nice.
Now you're gonna look even more badass.
Yes.
And more appealing to our female friends.
No
Yeah.
doubt. Look at all the dates Drac gets.
Can you stay and talk some more?
Sure, but you have nothing new to say, though.
I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
He's such a badass. I can't believe, that scene with him and, and the row car. Wow. Axul.
Hello, Ryder. Kodara Port has raised questions for the future.
Oh?
What questions?
If we succeed in Andromeda, more AI will be created. We are all individuals. Some may commit illegal acts. But if AI are also citizens, there must be laws and penalties for us too. I wonder what form they will take.
Yeah, that's a good question. So, humor.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithms are formulating a new one, calculating the trajectory of the punchline. That was not a joke.
Oh,
Oh, right. Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
nice, Sam. Oh, what's this? Athletic. Is that a new armor? Oh, is that... Oh, I think that's the casual outfit. Athletic. Blasto! A pair of headphones. Okay. Not really my style, though. Maybe if I take a run through the ship sometime. But I'll keep the short sleeves for now. Oh, look at this bad boy. We also did get another paint job for the Nomad, but we just changed to another one. So let's keep that for now. Okay. Let's go and talk to Avitus via the Tempest Com. And this is not the way, David. Hello, Vetra. Okay.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Here we go.
Ryder, I was just about to call you.
Everything all right?
I've got numbers, coordinates, flashing in my head. I think it's an SOS from Mason.
I got numbers, coordinates flashing in my head. What?
That's quite the lead.
Just hear me out. What if Mason's using my SAM implant to send me his location?
We did find evidence that Natanus may be intact.
What evidence?
A bunch of stasis pods were jettisoned from the Ark. No survivors. But the logs show it happened long after Natanus hit the Scourge.
Someone's still flying the damn thing.
Or keeping it afloat, at least.
Here are the coordinates for my implant. Meet me there. We'll find answers.
Oh, this seems urgent. Should we do this? Is this a loyalty mission? No? No, let's just... Okay, cool. Cool, let's do this. I know we're in orbit around Eladen right now. Or the Eladen system. But I think this takes priority. I gotta see, is this a... What kind of quest is this? David, do you not know how to use it? Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, it's on the asteroid thingy. Cool. Yeah, that was supposed to be the golden world for the Turians. Didn't pan out so well since it's just a asteroid field right now. Okay, here we go. Warping in. Come on, where are you? Oknatanus. It's way out.
Approaching the nav point provided by Avitus.
It's not really close to the system. Okay, here we go. Come on, let me see an arc here. Is that... what is that? Oh god, it's an arc! It is! What happened?